As humans, we'd like to think we're free. Free to eat what we want, say what we want, and go where we want. But unfortunately, there still are some places on this planet where we'll never be able to go. So here are 5 forbidden places you'll never be able to visit. Le Croix Caves, France. This complex series of caves located in northwestern France is home to one of history's most famous examples of Paleolithic cave paintings ever discovered. The ancient artwork is believed to be over 17,000 years old and depicts mostly images of large animals that had been living in the area at the time. Quite a sight to see that you'll never see, because since 2008, the caves have been completely closed off to the public following a fungal outbreak, with only a small handful of scientists allowed to enter for just a few days a month in order to study the paintings. The Haunted Island. Poveglia has been long considered one of the most haunted places on the earth. Rumor has it that the ghosts of plague victims, war victims, and the ghosts of murderous asylum doctor roam the decaying grounds. The Italian government has offered the island up for long-term lease of 99 years in 2014 in hope that someone will redevelop the land. And it's still up for sale, so if any of you really want to go, you can buy it and go. But other than that, the island is completely off limits. The Vatican Archive. Buried deep within the walls of Vatican City, and mostly underground, are the Vatican Secret Archives, which host the immense history of the acts of the Holy See, along with historic documents, state papers, papal account books, and other official correspondence, some of which dates back to the 18th century. Items include letters from Michelangelo, a letter from Queen Mary of Scots written while she was awaiting her execution, and King Henry VIII's request for a marriage annulment. The archives, which are the official property of the current Pope, have been estimated to span over 52 miles of shelving with more than 35,000 items that you'll never be able to see, let alone touch or hold, because other than a very small staff who take care of the archives, access is strictly limited to qualified scholars from a very select higher education and research institutions, all of whom have to undergo a rigorous access application process to be granted entry. The Global Seed Vault. This is the Seed Vault. The facility now stores around 84,000 samples of 4,000 different species of seeds from all over the world. You might be wondering, why would we lock up our seeds? Well, the idea behind the seed bank is to provide a safety net against accidental lost diversity in the case of major global or regional events. It functions much like a safety deposit box at the bank, allowing organizations or governments to deposit seed variations in the vault for safekeeping, and only they have access to their deposits. The 11,000 square foot facility is protected by highly advanced security systems, and access is strictly limited to a handful of employees. The private Hawaiian island. This Hawaiian island has a small population of about 160 and is effectively off limits to outsiders. As it stands today, the only way to visit the island is if you have a relative on the island, are invited by someone on the island, or are part of the US Navy. In the late 80s, the island began offering limited tours and safari trips for select individuals. Nonetheless, the island today is still referred to as the Forbbiden Island. So there are 5 forbidden places you'll never be able to see. Which one of these would be your favorite to visit? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're enjoying our videos, feel free to keep binge watching and click on one of these here.